Alright, you niggas get sent to the stove. I run up the paper, can't let it get low. I'm down bottom on haze and I'm still we get low. We still hop out them cars and we make them get low.
This low and you on the set.
Sitting that cash. Nah, niggas don't though. like I got a couple man, I be sending that money over, but it be niggas, they be saying, man, they be, you know how that shit go. Niggas don't be sending that money though. We gonna talk about that though. We gonna talk about all that type shit though. Yeah, man. I know we rolling this shit like that, but you know I like doing these introductions. Where you know I kind of get an artist they flowers. Today I got a very promising young star. He definitely doing this thing in our city, and I mean I heard a couple of guys in other places saying they know about Cruddy Murda. I was happy about that. I that was a win for me. Today I got Cruddy Murda here, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
Yeah, man.
Y'all know the vibes, man. Yeah, man.
And he came fashionably late. I hear, bro. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, you coming from Florida or something?
Yeah, me come out Florida. What was I at Florida? I was already out Florida. I didn't come in.
Nah, for real though. For real. We gonna get right into your story, bro. So, first of all, what part of the city are you from?
Northeast DC, Paradise.
Paradise.
Island, man, you know.
What you say? What you say? Say that one more
Cruddy
time.
Island.
You gotta talk a little louder.
Oh yeah, man. Northeast DC, Paradise. Cruddy Island, man. You know what I mean? Snake Pit, man. Yeah.
So we gonna talk about growing up around Northeast, around Paradise per se, cause you know I'm from Northeast also, and Paradise is one of those neighborhoods. Like at first I was confused because you got Mayfair and you got Paradise. And y'all kind of distinguish that, like y'all that's gang and all that, but y'all kind of let motherfuckers know, like, I'm from Paradise.
Them Jones different, you know. It's all Mayfair though, you know what I mean? Good man, I got good man from Mayfair, but them Jones different, you know what I
mean? Yeah, for sure. And I think the only real difference is the gate. Yeah, like
nah, for real. Nah. They got a gate. It's like a little wall, so. You mean some separating us too?
Right. So, what was it like growing up around Paradise?
Yeah, that shit. I ain't gonna lie though, it be lit too, cause it used to be endless, you know. They used to have shit to do out there. I ain't gonna lie, they used to have the rack open, little football teams, all that little, softball teams. You know, when you young, you playing all that shit.
You used to play sports?
Yeah.
What you used to? I'm
playing, man.
What? So let's hear about it.
I used to play football.
Football?
Yeah.
Paul
Warner, middle school. That's it though. I tried to do high school. That shit ain't. Yeah. You know how that shit go. Yeah, no funny.
Nah, for real. So alright. So you around Paradise, and you grew up around Paradise all your life, right?
Yeah, but I moved too though. Like I lived around. I moved from Paradise and moved around like Curl, Webster Street, like round there and shit. Then I moved where I used to be at and shit. Almost by Paradise though. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, yeah.
But for the most part, you always came back to Paradise.
Yeah, I was always hanging around Paradise. Like, I ain't gonna lie, though. I had a little time. I used to be down with 10th and Gangster with some good man. I used to be doing, you know what I mean? I used to be all through Northeast, you know what I mean? But I always knew where home was at, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I always was going back home. Like, I ain't one of them niggas, like, when you come around, like, do you remember him? Is where you been at? Like, no, damn, I ain't, you know what I mean? It's one of them, like, you know what I mean? I'm one of them, like, no funny. Like, everybody know me.
For
like,
real.
Loud, you know what I mean? Like right now, I can go in anybody house, get a plate out and all that. You hear me? On God.
And you like the neighborhood hero.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Rogers of the neighborhood. you getting everybody shit. That's cool.
For real though.
So, and that kind of gets into, and I was going to talk about this later on in the interview, about your community. I feel like that is important as a artist. I don't like saying rapper because I feel like that's
I'm an artist.
And we're going to get it. And we're going to get into all that, right?
Yeah.
We're going to get into all that, but I feel like what you do for you. I feel like who you are as a man, like, you got to do for your community. You got to give back, right? So, and this probably a little early on that even asked this question. Like, what you feel like you could do for your community?
I could do a lot. I could get more activities because, it's only one playground around my way. They took down all the playgrounds. You hear me? So, I feel like only one playground around my way, and it be endless kids on that jump. So I could just I rebuild the rest of them. It used to be a playground in every court of Paradise. Now it ain't none of them. They took everything. You hear me? So I rebuild that. I put a full court. You hear me? I open the rec up, put more sports and shit in there. You hear me?
They closed the rec down around Paradise?
They open it, but it be you can't really get access to it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't be in there. It ain't like how it used to be. When I was young, they used to have little programs out of school. You go in there, do shit. You hear me? I used to be in there, do my little homework sometimes. You hear me? That shit ain't like that no more, though.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, getting back into your story, what high school you end up going to?
I went to Dunbar, then I went to HD.
And you graduated?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, all right, going to HD, going to Dunbar, and those two real popular schools in DC, and you kind of can meet a lot of people in those schools.
Real,
and so, like, did you end up meeting, like, before rap? Did you know anybody before rap?
I knew. You talking about like rappers?
Yeah.
I did know rappers, but I met more when I started rapping though. I ain't gonna lie, I knew some rappers though.
Right.
You know what I mean? But most you know what I mean? I try you know what I mean?
Right. Alright, so you get out of HD. So now, when you start rapping?
I started rapping when I took June to go see Chicho. That nigga June just came out of blue, said he about to start rapping. That nigga went to Miami, came back, bro, showed me his video, bro, like rapping and shit. I'm like, kill. You hear me? I'm like, shit, I know Chicho, bro. You hear me? I'll take you up there. You hear me? You hear me? I took him up there. They clicked up. That nigga did a song. Then he did another song. Them niggas was like, bro, you might as well rap on this, man.
And that was Fast Cash Cruddy?
Yeah, that was no funny. Man, June rapped it like a whole year. Not even a whole year. Cause I started trying that shit end of 2019. I was just trying shit. I was just trying shit. You hear me? I wasn't even never putting shit out. Nah, I was just trying shit. I ain't even like that shit. You hear me?
Right.
I thought that shit was anything.
Right.
That's when Jim was like, bro, this shit just crank a little bit, bro. We about to drop some of this shit. But Chicho won't letting us drop for shit, bro. That shit was throwing me off sometimes, though. You know what I mean? But I ain't even give a fuck because I ain't care about rapping because I ain't think people was going to fuck with that shit. I knew they was going to fuck with bro because everybody fucked it with bro, you hear me? Everybody fucked it with Jim, you hear me? So, you hear me? I knew that shit was going to go up. His shit, I ain't think my shit was going to ever go up. I was just rapping on some fucking shit, bullshit, you hear me? Okay.
And before that, you ain't have no music experience, my
man, Smaggy, I was always around that shit though. Smaggy, I used to go to all my man's sessions, you hear me? My man really was cranking, you hear me? She used to be in that bitch all night with him, you know? I ain't gonna cap. I used to be fucking with him. You know, that was my real man, you know what I mean? So I was around it. But when bro, you know what I mean? That shit, I was just done with that shit, y'all. Like, I was chilling, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Doing what I do, you know what I mean? No funny.
So, alright, so June pop out. So, and then I don't want to get too much into the Smaggy incident. But I do want people to know who Smaggy was.
Oh yeah, right, man. Look, if you don't know who Smaggy is, 49 on blast, man. You hear me? That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like, go search him up, man. He really was the one. You hear me? And he about to be back though.
For real?
No cap. Like, they probably always hear niggas say he on the way, on my soul. My man really like, yeah, he ain't about to fuck around. You hear me? He really about to be back.
That's alright. That just. That just fucked me up right there. That just
y'all heard it from me. My man really about to be back. Yeah.
That's alright. Shout out to Smaggy. Alright, getting back to your story. So Smaggy was kind of your inspiration. June kind of put you up to it.
I always had that shit in the back of my head, like, what has shit been? Like, if you hear me, like, I probably would have been one even have met June for real. Like, I don't know. Cause I met June through my man, you hear me? We went in on my man had an apartment. We realized we started going half on the rent. June is cousin, you hear me? June realized I was coming around and spend the night and shit. That's how we really met though, you hear me?
That's crazy. Y'all was going half on rent. And how old was y'all?
No, not me and June. I was going half with his older cousin.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and he was just coming over and shit. He lived around the Toga and shit.
Oh damn, that's crazy. Like young niggas don't be doing shit like that.
No funny. I been out my mother house out of 12th grade. No funny, 12th grade year. My mother put me out first week of school. You hear me? I been had no funny. Like she been there. Like I ain't gonna say like she just ain't been there, but on my soul she. You know what I mean? No funny, real live. One pair of school pants, 12th grade. You know what I mean? I'm real live thugging it. For like a week, 2 weeks. I remember this shit, man. I wasn't even going to class for real. My father, real life, came up to my school. Cause I ain't had no phone and I was just trapping, real life, going living in the spot, you hear me? Going to school and shit, jamming. My father, real life, came up to school like, man, I've been looking for you. Your mother said you left her. I'm like, shit, she put me out. Oh, God, though, that shit was crazy.
Damn, Slim. So just moving around. So that's how you kind of, so you going in half with bruh. June coming around. You getting tight with June. June bust out with the rap.
On my soul, real loud. That shit was like, and that shit happened like, oh, God, like, that shit. It took a minute, though. We couldn't get out. Like, I don't know. Like, Chicho, I ain't gonna lie, like, he knows something with that shit, though. Like, bro, real live. Set up all our shit, like, my YouTube I use, that nigga Chicho made that shit, you hear me? No funny, like, all that, like, no funny. He real live good man, fuck with, bro, you hear me? No funny. He just, like, had us in motion.
Nah, for real. Shout out to Chicho.
No funny. Shout out to my man Chicho. He just had us in motion for that. That was I ain't gonna lie. We really took over his studio, like, on my soul, like, I ain't gonna
And this was when Chicho, after Chicho was doing the shit with Q the Food.
Yeah, it's after all that shit.
After all that shit.
Like,
so y'all really his next.
Like on my live.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna catch for real, like, real live. Like,
yeah, damn. Chicho like the Dr. Dre of the city. For real, like you ain't never think about it like that. I ain't never
think about that shit.
Cause I think, nah, don't let me say shit. Cause never mind. So let me go back into your story, bro. So Chicho, so y'all dropped Fire.
Yeah, that was our second video.
Okay.
That was my second video ever.
So the first video was
Fast Cash Cruddy.
Okay.
That was the first video.
Alright.
We shot that. You wanna know some crazy shit about that night? On my soul, I never dropped no music. We had a show that night. I don't know how we got a show. I think June set this shit up real loud. They put me and him on the fly. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't even know.
What is that, Power?
Nah, we was at Hangers Club.
Oh, damn.
Oh God, that joint was lit too. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh God, I'm like, damn, Snow on God.